CrossSwap. Are we going to see a 1000x? I think so. Well, today we're going to look at why. CrossSwap is going to be a powerhouse project launching on BSCPad and ETHPad in the very near future. I think the date's been launched, but we'll look at the date as well. So if you like today's video, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And if you don't know me by now, my name is Jagir. I'm the award-winning author of The Extraordinary New Venture Capital Opportunity, How to Invest Like a Pro. Been trading currencies for over 15 years, but now focused on crypto and blockchain, this new beautiful space, this revolution. So let's jump into, first of all, BSCPad. So BSCPad is the same team that runs ETHPad, TronPad, BSCPad, soon ETHPad. So they're really doing great things across all blockchains. You can see what they're doing here. And what they've realized is there's many problems that still exist today. One of which is swapping tokens from one blockchain to another. It's very cumbersome. If you tried it yourself, it's cumbersome. Going from Binance Smart Chain to Ethereum or to the Tron blockchain and back again, very difficult. It's expensive, it's slow, it's tedious, high learning curve. So projects like CrossSwap are looking to solve that problem. So let's first of all jump into their website. So let's just read high level, taking the cross chain. So what does it mean by cross chain? Again, blockchain, so you got Ethereum, that's a blockchain. You got Tron, that's another blockchain. You got Binance Smart Chain. So when it says cross chain, we're really talking about making it easier to use multiple blockchains from one place with one user interface. So taking the cross-chain trading experience to a new level we've never seen before, features for traders and projects. So it's a powerhouse project if they've managed to deliver. And this is a really big narrative now. Cross-chain decentralized exchanges. So that's what DEXs stand for. DEXs. Cross-chain decentralized exchanges. So why do I think it's going to do 1000x eventually? Well, first of all, BSCPad recently launched ETHPad. So if we just scroll down to one of their projects, which was ETHPad, here we see it here. If we just scroll onto this website, ETHPad is run by the same team, the Bluezilla team, which also launched BSCPad. And I open their app. If we go to their projects, we see it's also listed on ETHPad. Now, this is the first official project launching on ETHPad. Bluezilla, the BSCPad team, are really great at marketing. And if you look at TronPad, if you look at BSCPad in itself, their first few projects have been powerhouse projects. Especially, it's great for marketing, it's great to build the credibility and everything else. So there's a few things that would suggest CrossSwap is going to be a really big success. One is launching on 2 launchpads, BSCPad and ETHPad, first of all. It's solving a really big problem, which is cross-chain swaps, right? Being able to use one decentralized exchange. So if you use Uniswap, that's a decentralized exchange. If you use PancakeSwap, that's a decentralized exchange. If you use JustSwap, that's a decentralized exchange. But we have to use 3 different platforms. Imagine if there was one that interlinked to all. That's what this is about. Second, we can look at the market cap. I don't think they've got it here. Let me just see if they've got it on their Telegram. If I just open this up, if it lets me open it, let's have a look. So it says it here, the initial market cap is going to be $50,000, right? That is tiny. That's basically the token price with the circulating supply of tokens, right? That's what 50,000 means. So if we just pull up a calculator very quickly, because we're talking about 1000x. CrossSwap, I think they have a moon sheet. Let me just actually double check. I think they had a, let me see if they had it. It might be on the BSCPad. They do a comparison to some other projects. But we can do it ourselves. We can look at, right, if CrossSwap achieved 20% of Uniswap, right? That's what we want to look at. So let's just quickly open up our browser. Let's just go to a new browser and let's go to Uniswap. Let's look at the current market cap of Uniswap, right? The current market cap, Uniswap is one of the most popular decentralized exchanges. It's currently 15 billion or 15.8 billion market cap. It's been as high as 22 billion, but let's go with 15 billion to be conservative. Let's take, that's 15 million, that's 15 billion. Let's take 20% of that. That's 3 billion. So if CrossSwap achieves 20% of what Uniswap is today, what would be the return? Yep, that's what we're going to look at. So simply what we do is we divide this by 50,000. That's the initial market cap. And that gives us a ballpark figure. We need to take into consideration that there's going to be a release of more tokens eventually onto the market. That's going to dilute the price slightly. So this is just a ballpark figure. That's a 60,000x, right? 60,000x. That's insane, right? But for people that got into Ethereum itself when it was really young, Bitcoin when it was really young, or Uniswap when it was really, really young, before it had proof of concept, these are the kind of returns that you can achieve, especially if you hold for the long run. So 60,000x, well, that's just a ridiculous number, right? Because if you invested $1,000, let's say you managed to get $1,000, even let's just say $100, because this is going to be likely what you're going to get in the IDO. If you participate in the IDO, 60,000x is 6 million. $100 to 6 million, right? So that's pretty ridiculous. But what we're looking at is it likely to do 1,000x, 1/6 of that? I think so. I think so. And that'll be $100 turning into $1 million, right? That's what 1,000x looks like. So there you have it, CrossSwap. So let's just summarize. It's launching. Let's just get the date actually. Let's just get the date. I think I had the date here. It's launching on the 27th of August. I'm recording this on the 26th, so that's tomorrow, officially tomorrow. So you need to get in your tokens staked before then. And it's launching on ETHPad and BSCPad. ETHPad, by the way, is going to give you, you'll get more allocation for your money, just so you know, because ETHPad has less members right now and the token price is cheaper in comparison to ETHPad or BSCPad. So if you had to choose, I would say go for ETHPad as a new membership, because you'll probably end up getting a higher allocation for your money, as in pound for pound or dollar for dollar. CrossSwap solving a big problem. I want to check one last thing actually. Let's just check one last thing, which is, if I can just jump back into BSCPad, let's jump into BSCPad's Telegram. Let's open this up. And by the way, this is where I get most of my information, Telegram, the announcements. So BSCPad, they're launching quite a few new projects. Let me just get down to the bottom. But what I want to find is, we want to look at CrossSwap. Let's have a look. These are the new projects. I'm just seeing if they had a moon sheet. A moon sheet, they're probably going to release it tomorrow, to be honest, or later on today, where it just does a comparison to other projects like we've just done with Uniswap. I don't think they have done one yet. I don't think they have. So not to worry about that. So CrossSwap, are we likely to see a 1,000x? I think so. Now, it might not happen straight away. We might see 100x and then it pulls back, and then eventually 2, 3, 4, 500x, and then it pulls back, and so on and so forth. But cross-chain dexes are a really big deal right now. It's a really big problem in the blockchain, especially for retail investors coming in, because it's such a steep learning curve. So there you have it, 1,000x if you can get involved. If you can't, then you can get involved once it lists also. And there's a few ways of getting involved. If you don't have tokens, BSCPad and EPad, they give 5% allocation for whitelisting. So you can read their website and they tell you how to do that also. So if you like today's video, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. See if you can see 1,000x. What do you think is going to happen? Do you reckon it's going to do 1,000x? Let me know in the comments below. And let's finish on a quote. Let's go for chapter 7. Chapter 7 today. I don't know what chapter 7 is. Let's have a look. Chapter 3. Chapter 7. All right. Aristotle says, those that know do, those that understand teach. There you go. I find it helpful to teach, you know, in a sense of, if you're new to crypto, try explaining it to someone else. And very fast, you'll kind of get a feedback of your own understanding, but it will up your game and your level of understanding. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Enjoy.